Hello everyone, welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. Good evening all of you. Welcome to another session of GATE Super 11 series, and today the subject is compiler design. So guys, let me know, am I audible and visible properly to all of you? Yes, am I properly audible and visible? Please let me know once. Hi Kaushalya, hi, good evening Chandan. How are you all? So guys, do like the session and share with your friends as much as you can in all the groups so that we can have maximum students and they can take the benefit of this class also. Thank you Chandan. Yes, so today also we are going to cover 11 questions and the subject is compiler. Good evening Saubhagya, welcome. Yes guys, do like the session and share with your friends. We are going to start very soon then. Good evening Saurav. Okay, so let's start. Before starting, let me introduce myself. My name is Anshul Sharma. I have 1+ years of experience in GATE 2020. I have secured All India rank 294, cleared ISRO and NILET exam, mentored more than 1,000 students as of now, and these are my area of expertise. So you can join the Telegram group also if you want to get the PDF of this YouTube class, or if you have any doubts or for doubt clearance, you can join this Telegram group, and this is the link. CS_by_Anshul_sir, and if you need any guidance then also you are most welcome. Okay, so let's start, and this is the first question on your screen. Yes guys, start solving this first question without wasting time. This is your first question. Good evening Raja, good evening all of you. Yes guys, do like the session and share with your friends as much as you can. Yes, everyone. What should be the correct answer for this question? So basically you have to remove or eliminate left recursion from this given grammar. Okay, Nisha is saying option C, Noob is saying option C. Good evening Suhas. Chandan is also saying option C should be the answer. Okay. Let's see here. After removing left recursion from the grammar, so this is the grammar given to you, right? The resulting grammar will be what? So here, whenever you want to eliminate left recursion, as you can see, this is given to you, right? This is given to you. Now here, you have to first identify which is your non-left recursive part. That means the production in which left recursion is not present. So if you see, this is your non-left recursive part. This is also your non-left recursive part, correct? Here you have left recursion, here you have left recursion. So how to eliminate left recursion? You can write S derives, whichever is your non-left recursive part, write here A and then write S dash. Similarly, or B S dash. Now S dash will derive what? Now the production in which you are having left recursion, this is the remaining portion. Similarly, this is the remaining portion here. Sorry, this is non-terminal, right? This is the remaining portion. So here you can write A S dash, or this is the remaining portion. So here a B S dash, or so this is going to be your grammar, resulting grammar after eliminating left recursion. Is it clear? So this is your answer and you can match. So option C, yes, option C is the correct answer for this question. If you have any doubt guys, please ask. And if it is clear, so let's proceed to the next question. Question number 2. Yes guys, Do share with your friends as much as you can in all the groups, so that maximum students can take the benefit of this class, and also like the session if you haven't liked it yet. Yes guys, what should be the answer for this question number 2? After covering all the questions, you can let me know your score out of 11. Okay, Nisha is saying option D, Raja is saying option B. Okay, Noob option D. Yes, anyone else getting the answer for this question? Okay, D. Okay, let's see this. Consider the grammar defined by the production rule. So here we have to find which of the following is true. So we have to find the associativity of the operators here. Now if you see here, this star is present here, star is present here, and plus is present here, right? So according to this production, you cannot identify whether it is left recursive or right recursive, right? So if you see here, this is left recursive. Now if it left recursive, we can say star is having left associativity. Similarly, this is also left recursive, so we can say plus is having left associativity. So according to this, we can say option D is the correct answer. Very good, all of you. Those who have answered this correctly, now answer this question number 3. Here it is, a value. Yes. Read the question carefully and then let me know what should be the correct answer for this one. If you can answer all the questions correctly, that means your preparation level is really good, because I have covered the questions from all the units of compiler. At least one question is definitely there. So I'm hoping that all of you will answer most of the questions correctly. Okay. Yes. So this is based on SDD, syntax directed definition. So we have two definitions, L attributed and S attributed. I hope you know how to identify. So Bhagya is saying option A should be the correct answer. Okay, Raja is saying option C. Nisha is also saying option C. Okay, most of the students are getting option C as the answer. Yes, anyone else getting the answer for this question? All of you are getting C. Okay, so let's see here. Consider the following grammars. So these three grammars are given to you. G1, G2, G3 are respectively what? So here if you talk about G1, here A is taking the value from B. That means A is taking the value from B. It is taking the value from its right sibling. That is not allowed either in case of L attributed or S attributed. Clearly you can say this is neither L attributed. Guys, what you are doing? This is so simple question and all of you are committing mistake. This is neither L attributed nor S attributed grammar. Yes. Now what about G2? So here B is taking the value from A. B is taking the value from A. So in case of L attributed, it can take the value from its parent, or it can take the value from its left sibling, right? Or parent can take the value from its children. Everything is allowed except right sibling. But here B is taking the value from its left sibling, that is A. We can say this is L attributed. This is L attributed. Yes or no? Now, if we talk about G3, here S is taking the value from A. S is taking the value from A. So S is taking the value from A. That means it is taking the value from its children. If it is taking the value from its children, definitely it is S attributed. And if it is S attributed, we can say it is L attributed as well. That means it is both. Yes or no? It is both. because S attributed is subset of L attributed. Why? Because in case of L attributed also, it is allowed that parent can take the value from its children, right? So it is S attributed, that's why it is L attributed as well. So option D is the correct answer, neither L nor S attributed, L attributed, and third one is both. All of you have committed the mistake in this question, and this is not a difficult question, just you need to revise the concept, I feel so. So revise the concept again, okay? Yes, now answer this one. Question number 4. See, Raja, inherited and synthesized, those are attributes, okay? Don't mix the attributes with the definitions. We have two types of attributes, inherited and synthesized. That is different. When we talk about definitions, that is different, L attributed and S attributed. In case of inherited attribute, it can take the value from its right sibling also, but that is not allowed in case of L attributed. So don't mix up the concepts, okay? Otherwise you will be committing mistake in these type of questions. Yes, what should be the answer for this question number 4? Most of the students are saying option A should be the correct one. The directed acyclic graph DAG as shown in the figure given below represents what? So first we are evaluating this B star C, then it is A minus, right? And here it is B star C, then we are adding D, and then finally we are multiplying this. So it is nothing but option A. Option A is the correct answer for this question. Very good, all of you. Now let's solve this question number 5. You have to find the output printed by the bottom-up parser for this given input. Yes, guys. Everyone try to solve this question number 5 now. Let's see if you can answer this question or not correctly. Read the question carefully and then try to solve it. Okay, Raja is saying option B should be the answer. Yes, anyone else getting the answer for this question? Question number 5. Yes, guys, what should be the answer? Nisha is saying option D, De Villiers is saying option D, Suhas option D, Siksha option D. Okay. Yes, Raja, क्या कर रहे हो? इतने mistakes. Consider the following syntax directed translation scheme. अरे वो तो हमें ही पता है, B is wrong. Why you are committing silly mistake? SDTS with non-terminals S, A and terminals X, Y, Z. Okay. So here this is the SDT given to you. Now using this above SDT, the output printed by the bottom-up parser for this input X, X, Y, Y, Z, Y. So let's make the parse tree for this, annotated parse tree. So here we can have this X, then we can have this S. We need one more X, so we can have this X here, then A here, and then a Y here we can have, right? So 2X are done. Then we need 2 Ys. So we can use this production. We can have this Y and A. We need one more Y. So we can have this Y and A. And then we need one Z. So we can use this one. Din kharab nahi hai. You are not paying concentration, focus on the question. You are answering the questions in a hurry. That's why you are committing mistake. Okay, let's see this now. So this is going to be the parse tree. So first of all, we are going to do reduction for this one. So the production, the translation associated with this is what? A drives Z, that is 5. So here I'm writing the output. It should be 5 first, and then we are going to perform the reduction for this one. So YA, so we are going to print 4, then this one again 4, then we are going to reduce this one to S. So XAY, we are going to print 2, and then finally we are going to perform the reduction. So that is XS, so it is going to print 1. This is the output, 5 4 4 2 1. Is it clear? Option D is the correct answer. Very good, all of you, those who have answered this question correctly. Let's solve this question now. Question number 6. Good evening, Tushar. So numerical answer type question. Try to answer this question correctly, only in one chance. Okay, that much accuracy you need. Yes guys, do like the session, those who have joined just now, and try to solve this question. Let's see how many of you will answer this one correctly. Okay, Kirti is getting 240. Okay, Raja is getting 29 as the answer. What should I say, Raja? Good evening, Nishu. Good evening. Yes, Tushar 240. Okay, Noob is saying 280. Sushil is saying 29. Kirti is saying now 280. Sobhagya 280. Okay. Let's see now. Consider the attributed grammar with their semantic meaning. So here this is given to you, SDT. Compute S dot value for root for the parse tree for input expression, this one. Now this is the expression given to you. 6 star 2 plus 3 star 4 plus 5. Now without making parse tree, you can answer this question easily. So what you have to do here, just see the associativity and the precedence of the operators. So if you see, here we have star, here we have plus. Okay, so the operator which is farthest from the starting symbol, is going to have the highest precedence, and the operator which is closest to the starting symbol, that is going to have least precedence. So according to this, if you see here you can see all of these are derived from the starting symbol only, that is S. Yes or no? Correct. So that means the precedence is, you can say, it is same, right? It is same. So what we can do, we can try to evaluate, and we can see the associativity, both are left associative. So if we evaluate this first, right, and then if we evaluate this first, so what do we get? See, first we can evaluate 6 star 2. Clear? So what do you get? 6 star 2, basically we are adding it, so 6 plus 2, it is 8. 3 star 4, what we are doing here, it is, we are adding again, so that is 7 plus 5, left associative, 8 plus 7, so here you are multiplying, so 8 7 56, multiply 5, what do you get? So you will be getting this as 280 as the answer. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Yes, Nisha. Both are having same precedence. Yes, that is true. That is true. So here, see, basically I think there is some issue in this. It should be some other left side. Yes, I got your point. So here the left hand side should be something different. Maybe some typo error is there. But if you consider this as a same precedence, then we cannot decide which one to evaluate. Are you getting this point? Understand this point. If the precedence is same, you cannot decide whether you have to evaluate this first or whether you have to evaluate this first. You cannot decide, right? So here by default we can consider maybe some typo error is there. It should be something else. This left hand side should be something else. Yes, then you can say according to this 280 should be the answer. Otherwise you cannot decide the precedence whether you have to evaluate this first or 2 plus 3. Getting the point? Is it clear or not? So if you just evaluate on the basis of left hand side, still maybe you can first evaluate this or you can evaluate this. So it will give you different answer. So we can consider that maybe some typo error is there. So 280 will be the answer. Is it clear? Any doubt? Anyone? If we are having some different variable, let's say it is t. Let's say it is t. Let's say it is let's say it is t and it is f, for example. Now you can clearly solve this question on the basis of precedence and you will be getting 280 as the answer. But here it is a little different. Okay, you can say ambiguous question. Associativity, is it correct? Left to right, that is correct. Associativity we talk about, see one more thing, let me explain you here. We talk about associativity when we are having same operator. Okay, let's say you are having id plus id plus id. Okay, so when we are having if we say left, this plus is left associative, so we are going to evaluate this first and then this one. Clear? Now here if you see if we are talking about precedence, let's say we have id star id plus id. So now we are going to talk about precedence here because we are having different operators. So first, if star is having higher precedence, I will be solving this first. If plus is having higher precedence, I will be solving this first. Okay, but here if you consider this as s, then we cannot decide the precedence because both are having same. If both are having same precedence, I cannot decide whether I have to evaluate this 6 star 2 first or 2 plus 3. Is it clear now? Yes, so we talk about associativity when we talk about same operators. We talk about precedence when we have different operators. So maybe there is some error. There is some error in the variables. You can leave it. No worries. Yes, solve this question now. Question number 7. In the GATE exam, they will not give you ambiguous question. Don't worry. They will verify, a lot of times. Yes, solve this question number 7. So in this question number 7, few things you can, without making the diagram, you can identify, like whether it is LL1 or not, whether it is SLR1 or not, right? Whether it is LR0 or not. So if you see here, if you talk about LL1 first, so here you have this, if you take first of this intersection, first of this, so that is A is common. So you can clearly say it is not LL1. Yes or no? It is not LL1. Right? Now, what about LR0? What about LR0? We know this if we are going to talk about LR0. So here I will be getting something like this. On E transition, I will be getting E dot and C drives E dot in a single state. Right? So here I will be getting these two. Now, RR conflict is clearly present in case of LR0. RR conflict is clearly present, so we can say it is not LR0. What about SLR1? So you have to find the follow of left hand side. So follow of B intersection follow of C. What is follow of B? That is small c. What is follow of B? D also. So we can write C comma D intersection follow of C. What is follow of C? Small c and small d. So you have common, C and D common. It is not equal to 5. So we can say RR conflict is present. It is not SLR1 as well. So option A you can directly eliminate because it is saying LL1, but it is not. Option B also you can eliminate because it is not SLR1. Now we have to decide between LR1 and LLR1. If it is both, then answer will be C. If it is not LLR1 but LR1, answer would be D. So it's better that you make the diagram for this. So let's see how we can do it. Directly also you can identify, but not everyone can do it. So it's better you make the diagram. Okay, so here it is a dollar. So you have to find the closure of S. So closure of S will be dot A, B, C. And what is the follow of S? That is dollar. So dollar will be the look ahead here. And else you will be getting B, C, C. And here it is dollar. A, C, D. Here it is dollar. And B, B, D. Here it is a dollar. Clear? Now we don't have to find any closure because we are not having dot in front of a non-terminal. So this is going to be one single state. Now here on B if we talk about, on S we know just one production will be there and we don't consider it as a reduce item. Not on B, on A we are going to get this A dot BC comma dollar. Now we have to find the closure of B. So what will be the closure of B? That is going to be B derives E dot. And what will be the look ahead? Follow of B, that is C here. Clear so far? Now this is going to be one state. Also here you have this transition. So we will be getting this A dot CD comma dollar, and the this closure of C you will have to find. So it is, sorry, it is dot E. Sorry, it is dot E. This is dot E, not E dot. So this is dot E, and what will be the look ahead? D is going to be the look ahead, and this is your one single state. Yes, this is your one single state. So here on E, what do we get? I will be getting B E dot, and C is the look ahead, and I will be getting similarly this C E dot, and D will be the look ahead. So this is one state. Clear? Similarly, if I take the transition on B, what do I get? S derives B dot CC comma dollar. Now you have to find the closure of C. So what do you get? You will be getting this C derives dot E. Follow of C will be the look ahead, that is C. Similarly, you have this one also. So S derives B dot BD comma dollar. You have to find the closure of B. So B derives dot E. Follow of B is D. So you will be getting this. Right? This is another state. Now on E transition, we can see I will be getting C derives E dot comma C, and B derives E dot comma D. Right, further you can make it, but you won't get this one conflicts. So in case of this one, this LR1, or you can say CLR1, there are no conflicts. Why? Because if you talk about this two reduce item, the lookheads are different, right? Similarly, if you see two reduce item, lookheads are different. But in case of LA LR1, if you are going to merge these two states, because merging is possible, the items are same in both the states, so merging is possible. What do I get? I will be getting B derives E dot, and here C slash D, and C derives E dot C slash D. So here in LLR1, this will be the state after merging of these two. Right? Now if you see two reduce items are there, and if you take the intersection of the lookheads, C and D is common, right? Even if at least one lookhead is common, then clearly you can say RR conflict is present in case of LALR1. So it is not LALR1, but it is LR1. Option D is the correct. So that's why don't answer these type of questions, without making the diagram for LR1, LLR1. Check this properly, otherwise you will be committing mistake, and later on you will regret that even if you know the concept, still you have answered it incorrectly. Option D is the correct answer. It is LR1, but it is not LLR1. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please ask. So very less students have answered this question correctly. Let's proceed and answer this one now. Question number 8. So this is MSQ question, and it is not very difficult. It is very simple question. Read the question carefully. Which of the following is or are true about grammar ambiguity? These are just the definitions of how we check whether the grammar is ambiguous or not. So if you know the definition, you can easily answer these questions. Okay, Nisha is saying A, B should be the answer. Kaushalla is saying A, B. Chandan is saying A, B. Tushar is saying A, B. Nishu is saying A, B, D should be the answer. Okay. Now we are getting correct answer. Very good, all of you. Read each and every statement carefully. Which of the following is or are true about grammar ambiguity? Option A grammar is said to be ambiguous if it can produce more than one parse tree for some sentence or for some string, right? That means if there exists at least one string, right, for which you are having more than one parse tree, clearly we can say the grammar is ambiguous. Similarly, if there exists at least one string for which you are getting more than one LMD, leftmost derivation, right? That means two LMDs are producing the same string, then also we can say, or one greater than one RMD. So more than one rightmost derivation if you are having for a same string, then also you can say the grammar is ambiguous grammar. So option A is definitely correct. Option B, a grammar is said to be ambiguous when for some sentence two different sequences of leftmost derivation can produce the same sentence from the start symbol. Yes, that means it is talking about this one. Clear? And same applied for, yes, same applied for this one also, rightmost derivation. So option D is also correct. Option C is saying a grammar is ambiguous if there is some string W such that rightmost derivation differ from leftmost. No, that is incorrect. That is totally incorrect. A, B, D is the correct answer. So guys, this is not a difficult question. Still very less students have answered this correctly. Let's solve this one now. Question number 9. Let's see how many of you will answer this one. Numerical answer type question based on control flow graph. Yes, in option D, what it is saying? Okay, if and only if, yes, if and only if it is written, yes. If it is saying if and only if, then yes, then we can say it is incorrect. Okay, so here you can see if and only if is mentioned. Yes, that is true. So what if it has two or more LMD but not RMD, still it is ambiguous? Yes, definitely. Any of these will make it ambiguous. Okay, clear? So yeah, according to this one, if and only if it is mentioned, so we can ignore this. Why? Because it is saying if and only if it is having more than one, rightmost derivation, then it is ambiguous. But it is not true. If it is LMD, more than one LMD, then also it is ambiguous. If it is, having more than one parse tree, then also it is ambiguous. So yes, according to this one, yes, we can ignore this. This is also incorrect. Clear? Yeah, that is correct, Anisha and Siksha. Yes, solve this one now. Question number 9. So here basic blocks are given to you. And you have to find the value of m plus n. M is the number of nodes and n is the number of edges. So leaders are already given to you, okay? You don't have to find the leaders because we need leaders to make the control flow graph, right? But leaders are already given to you in the program. Yes, anyone getting the answer? Yes, Nishu, leaders are already given. L0, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, all these are leaders. So we don't have to identify. Yes, anyone getting the answer? 12, 18, okay. Let's solve this question here. So in the question, it is given explicitly that we have special designated entry and exit nodes in the context-free grammar, which should be included in MNN. So we have to add the begin and end node, or we can say start or stop node, right? We have to add it explicitly. Now here, if you see, this is one basic block. This is another basic block. This one till this point. Then we have this one as one basic block. Then this is one basic block, another, and so here we can write it. Let's say this is start node we have to add. Then let's say B0 is the basic block. Then we have B1. Then we have a B2, B3, B4, B5, and let's say stop at the end, okay, which we have to add. Now from B1 we are making the flow to B2, B1 only, right? From B0, let's say this is B0, this is B1, so we are moving to B1 only. Now in B1 we have this statement: if f is less than c, then go to L3. That means B3 here, right? So if f is less than c, then go to L3, so we are going to go to B3. But if it is not true, in that case you have to go to B2 only, correct? You have to go to B2 only. Now in this one B2, you have one statement: go to L4. That means this is unconditional. You have to go to L4, that means to B4 from B2. So we have to make the transition from B2 to B4, correct? Now from this B3 we are making the flow from B3 to B4. We have to go, okay. Then from B4, if this condition is true, then go to L1. If it is false, then go to B5. So if it is false, we have to go to B5, but if it is true, then you have to go to B1. Clear? So this is going to be your control flow graph. Now you can count the number of nodes here and the number of edges. The number of nodes including start and stop will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nodes will be there. And what about edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 edges will be there. So this is the value of M and N. If you add this 9 plus 8, it will be 17. 17 is your final answer. Yes, those who are getting 17, their answer is absolutely correct. 17 is the answer. Very good, Chandan and Raja, and who else got the correct answer? Only these students. Okay. So is it clear, everyone? 17 will be the answer. If you have any doubt, you can ask. You can write here, this is B4 and this is B5. Fine. Let's proceed and solve this question based on liveness analysis. Question number 10. Liveness analysis. Yes, we have to include. It is mentioned in the question, Nisha. It is mentioned in the question explicitly. We have a special designated entry and exit nodes in the context-free grammar, which should be included in M, N. Okay. So we have to add. If they see by default also you have to add. Always remember this. By default also you have to add this start and stop, or you can say begin or end, right? Exit or end. So if explicitly they mention in the question that you don't have to include, then only you don't have to include. Otherwise, always by default that will be there. Make this point clear. Okay, right? So let's proceed and solve this question based on liveness analysis. Read the question carefully. प्री आप क्लास में आज ही तो समझाया था राजा, इतनी जल्दी? शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी लॉस. Yes guys, try to solve this. If you don't know the concept of this liveness analysis, don't worry, I will explain this question. Those who know the concept, try to solve this. How many variables will be live at the beginning of the basic block? Yes, Noop, you have to answer the numerical value. Tell me the numerical value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Okay, I have to recheck, Raja, if it is available or not. Yes, Prakash is saying 4, Suhas is saying 3, Sabhagya is saying 7. Okay. Yes, anyone else getting the answer? Noob is saying 6. Okay, let's solve this question. Let's solve this question. So here you have to find how many live variables will be present here. So here, if you see, we have a decision making statement also. So for better understanding, we can write like this: B is equal to A plus B, A is equal to C star A, E is equal to E plus A, C is equal to X star C, right? And now there is a decision making statement if X is greater than A, because we have to we have to make this in the blocks. Okay, if X is greater than A, then this Y is equal to D star A. Otherwise, X is equal to X multiply X, and E is equal to E multiply E. Clear? Okay, Nisha, Chandan getting 6 as the answer. Let's see. So this is there. Fine. Now, at the end of this, it is already given to you these are the live variables present. So that means we can say here Y and E are the live variables present. Correct? And here also we can say Y and E are the live variables present. Clear? Now, how to find the live variables here? So the variables which we are reading first before writing, that will be the live variable here. Now here if you see Y and E, that is there, Y is there. What about E? So first we are reading the value of E, then only we are writing, so E will be live variable here. What about X? First we are reading the value of X, then only we are writing, so X will also be there. So the variables which are present, which we are reading first, then we are writing, so that will be there in the live variables. What about this one? D we are reading first, so D will be there. A we are reading first, so A will be there. What about Y? Y will not be there. Why? Because we are first writing into it, so Y will not be there, but E will be there. E will be there. Now here, if you talk about just this one, so whenever you have the diversions, so what will be the live variables here? Live variables will be the union of both these, union of this one and union of this one. Okay, that will be the live variables present here. So we can say D will be present, A will be present, E will be present, Y will be present, and X will be present. Is it clear so far, everyone? Now, what about live variables here? Now here also we are reading the value of X, we are reading the value of Y. So whatever we have here, that will be available here, D, A, E, Y, and X. What about the live variables present here? Here we are reading the value of X. So yes, D will be there, A will be there, E will be there. What about Y? Y will be there. X we are reading first, so X will also be there. What about C? C will also be there. Why? Because we are reading the value of C first, then we are writing into it. So C will also be there. Clear so far? Now, what about here? How many live variables? So here also D will be there, right? And this Y will be there, X will be there, C will be there. What about E? Yes, E will be there because first we are reading, then we are writing. So E will be there. What about A? First we are reading, so yes, A will be there. What about this one? Here the live variables, D will be there, Y will be there, right? X will be there, and this E will be there. What about C? Yes, we are reading first, so C will be there. What about A? A also we are reading first, so A will also be there. And what about here, the beginning? How many live variables present? So D, Y, X, E, and C. This will already be there. Now, what about A? First we are reading A before writing, so A will be there. What about B? First we are reading, then we are writing, so B will also be. That means all the variables will be live at the beginning. All the variables, all the given variables. So you can count all the variables here. These are the given variables, and you can see here all these are given. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 variables are present as the live variables in the beginning. 7 is the correct answer. Very good, all of you, those who have answered this question correctly. So I hope this concept is clear to you. In case of live variables, always we go from bottom to top, right? Always bottom to top, and we see always downwards in the whole program. Okay, so we see the live variables at any point P in the program, The live variables will be the variables which we are reading first before writing into it. Clear? Got it? Let's proceed and answer this last question of today's class. Question number 11, based on code optimization. Yes, everyone. Yes, Sushil, at true part of it, if life will contain, what is your doubt? Okay, if this condition is true, yes, you are saying live will contain y also. No, why no, why not? Because you are writing first into y. See here, you are writing first, right? From below you got y comma I, but here you are writing first, then you will read. That's why y is not there here. Clear, Sushil? Okay. See, those who don't understand the concept of live variable, today only I have taken one free class on BYJU'S Exam Prep app, okay, today at 6 p.m. and I have explained that concept clearly. If you are having any doubt, please refer that video. Okay, today only at 6 p.m. I have taken that class and I have explained the entire code optimization in that class. So you can visit it and your doubt will be clear. Yes, what should be the answer? Okay, B. Okay, most of the students are saying option B. So let's see here. Consider the following basic block B1 which contains piece of 3 address code. State which optimization was preferred on basic block B1 to get B2. So this is your B1 and this is your B2. So if you compare statement by statement, read A, read B, C is equal to A plus B, C is equal to A plus B, D is equal to A plus B is there, and here we are writing D is equal to C. That means we are eliminating the common sub expression. Got it? Similarly here if you see F is equal to AB, F is equal to AB, right? And here it is E is equal to C into D. So here we have C into D, that is also common, that is also common. So here we can write G is equal to E because we are not updating the value of C and D, so directly we can use here. Here we are not updating the value of A plus B. Why? Because we have updated the value of A. So we cannot substitute that with C or D. Got it? So this is nothing but your common sub expression elimination. Clear? Once we evaluate certain expression, we are going to use the value directly. That is common sub expression elimination. Yes, option B is the correct answer. Now you can let me know what is your score out of 11, all of you. Out of 11. Sabhagya is saying 9 out of 11. Okay, that's not bad. That's good. So this is the Telegram link. Those who are having any doubt or those who want to get the PDF of this class, so you can join this Telegram group. This is the link. You will be getting the PDF of all my YouTube classes, doubt clearances, and if you need any guidance, then also you are most welcome. Yeah, it's okay, Nisha. You can ignore that ambiguous question also. Okay. I know you might have answered that correctly if that was not ambiguous. It's okay, no worries. Now you can exclude that question basically. You can exclude that question. You can let me know just out of 10. 9, that is pretty good. Chandan is also saying 9. So that's really good score. And guys, keep revising. Keep revising the concepts, okay? Because revision is very much required, and also solve maximum questions as much as you can. So that's it from my side from this class, and the other faculties will be taking the rest of the subjects. So I have taken 4 subjects: digital logic, compiler, computer organization, and operating system. So I hope you have enjoyed these sessions. The rest of the subjects other faculties will take. So thank you all of you for joining this class. We'll see you very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Thank you all. Good night. Good night all. Yeah.